Strawberries dipped in chocolate are one of the most popular things you could possibly turn out of your own kitchen. It's so easy to learn how to do this that you may find yourself doing it whenever the berries look good. We've been seeding and tempering the chocolate now. From beginning to end, this process has taken about 10 minutes. And this is right around 90, so it's just getting ready to be perfect for doing whatever you want to do. I think for us, we should dip some strawberries. In a shop like ours, we do them by special order only because they have no shelf life. So this is something that's pretty handy to know on your own how to do. First thing you want to do, you have your tempered chocolate and you have the nicest strawberries you can find. It doesn't make any sense to dip strawberries that aren't red and beautiful because even though they have chocolate on them, it's the berry that's the star. So you have your strawberries, which you've rinsed very carefully and you've dried even more carefully. The main theory with chocolate making is that oil and water do not mix. So make sure these are dry so the chocolate is able to stick to it. When you're getting ready, just find the ones you want. I like to hold them by the top third of the berry so I can still get a grip on it without pulling the stem off, because the stem adds some visual interest that's certainly worth adding to it. So at this point, we're just going to nuzzle our strawberry into the chocolate and just slowly and gently shake the excess off. You don't want to pinch the strawberry too much, you don't want to bruise it, but you need to be firm so that you can actually keep a hold of it while you're dipping it. At that point, you just want to set it down on a piece of parchment paper, which you can find in most groceries now, or even just wax paper will work fine. I do not suggest any kind of butter or oil in this situation. Chocolate it's got enough of that in there, so it will release itself from whatever paper it is that you're wanting to put them on. Don't worry if your fingers get a little messy. It's all part of the fun. Strawberries dipped in chocolate are among one of the most popular things you could possibly turn out of your own kitchen. It's important when you're dipping strawberries to make sure that you are shaking off enough of the excess. The goal is for at least the bottom half of the strawberry to be covered, but you don't want there to be so much chocolate on it that it ends up sitting in a pool of chocolate. You want it to be just enough so there's a pretty thin string that is interrupted by its viscosity. So patience is key here. It is with most chocolate, but if you want these to look just the best they possibly can, just watch how your chocolate's acting. So after you've dipped your strawberries, just leave them in a cool place for maybe 10 minutes and they will set up and be ready to eat. If you look closely, you can see the chocolate is starting to set up. It's changing color. It's not quite as glossy as some of the last ones I've dipped. It's starting to get a little bit of a slightly cloudier sheen. That will turn into a lovely crisp chocolate cover within about 10 or 12 minutes. So that's pretty much all there is to dipping strawberries in chocolate that you've tempered in a microwave. They're a wonderful treat for special occasions, but it's so easy to learn how to do this that you may find yourself doing it whenever the berries look good. You can put it with biscuits, you can put it with shortcake, but I think they're pretty fabulous just as they are.